Right. Welcome. Once majority of us are here. If you would like to duel, please turn your chat to Alliance and it's /dice. If Chalky would come on this run, then I'd allow Hazel to roll for Chalky, but Chalky sucks. Chalky is left. We hate Chalky milk here. Alright. So our high goal is quit trying. Quit trying, are you okay with taking the duelist spot? I will find a new for you. If we can. Alright. So our duelist is quit trying. We need... Would anyone like to fizz that? I would need 2 extra or just 1 extra. I will give you heroisms if you need the heroisms for it. Alright. If you could fizz bat. Hazel's a caster.
Gremlin, which role
Yes.
do you...
I would like a tank, please.
Okay. What the today's date?
It's not today's date. The password is 4269.
Typical of a gremlin.
Actually, I had my friend, I was like, give me 4 numbers, and that's the 4 numbers she came up with. Do we caster batteries? Lol. I have 2 strengths. I could do this twice. Percepts. I also need percepts. I need a Slime's Percept. So Slime's Percept, TA Percept, and a Minnow Percept, maybe. Okay, we got Bibo. William at A. I also need a Rend 2. Anyone with a Rend 2?
I can do that.
Alright, who said that?
Yellow tear ship.
Okay. Alright. I am putting our roster into DRS learning. Our main tank for the night will be Opalt. I trust Opalt not to kill us. If not, it'd be very funny. It'd just make a very good community highlights moment. Our duelist is Quit Trying. I'm not gonna misspell that. Our banished is Gaming Time. Our percepts are Bibo on Slimes, Quit Trying on Golems. TA is William. Minnows, our tank will run Pure Wild and Forever Free. Our Rend 1 is Aramis. Our Rend 2 is Yellow. Our battery targets, Magic Battery, the way you have done for QG, Hazel for TA, me for Queen. Then the physical batteries on the physical batteries. QG, Aramis, TA will be Ilya, and the Queen will be Quit Trying. If I got anything wrong, please tell me. Sometimes I can't read. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to break up our parties. If I could get Quit Trying, Green Sov, and oh god, I hate pronouncing names. And Shannon Yoon from E to. So I will also write that down in Alliance chat.
You say it's
F.
F. F. Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna wait. Also, let me give it a second too. I could free up the roles. Okay. So roles are unrestricted. So feel free to. All right. So can I get Pierre and party C to party B? I should probably ask of who's okay with me. Actually, Nicholas, do not go into party B. You'll go into... Is there anyone who is not in Alliance A, B, or F who is uncomfortable with being in a short stack? Okay.
Yeah, that would be me since my first time going through. That would be Yatiri.
Alright, Jess, you could join party, drop from whatever alliance you're in, and go into Alliance B.
Go to B.
Then you're in Alliance A, so you'll be fine. Okay. Let me have... So I'll have Nicholas, you'll fit into party E. Then Santosh, I'll have you to party F. while we are doing this party finder, okay, everyone's gone around as we do this. Please make sure you have a pure essence. Look in the Lost Holes finds. Make sure you have whatever pure essence you need. So, if you're need wisdom of the pure essence of the elder. If you're a melee, you'll need pure essence of the duelist. If you're ranged, it's a fiend hunter. Indomitable for tanks, divine for healers. No one should be doing anything funky. No one has asked me to do anything funky. You need at least 5, but 1 to get in. Please say anything if you do not have the pure essence you need to get in. I am going. Then also, please make sure you have what you need to bring in. If you are the C4 caster, if you are the caster, you are the C4. Make sure you have your C4. If you're the range, dervish. Healers, make sure you have spell sting and spell fortune seal sting. Okay. And anything that was in the required holsters. You should be reading that. I will do this ready check. Saying yes to this ready check tells me you are ready to go in. It also tells me you have your pure essence. If you do not have your pure in there, I will be super, super sad. And we might leave you dead on. Who knows? We're ready checking now. If you need to say no for whatever reason, that's okay. Okay. So we are ready. I am taking us out of Party Finder now. Okay. Okay, we are now entering Delabrum Regine Savage. Make sure you have your pure. Please. I beg of you. Have a pure essence. Right, make sure you pop your pure essence now. Once you have popped your pure essence, pop your freeze, and we get out of baby jail here. We will go down to the Lost Finds cast and refisters. After that, please do not take any of the jump pads. We have some stuff to explain first, especially since we are low manned. We need to do slimes and golems in a special way. And here's where I learned I don't have any of the way marks.
The slimes needs a fake tank, right?
Yeah.
Were we swapping any of our parties around? So I was gonna say, Slime's head for tanks, but you only have
Slime's
2.
head. You guys could keep your tanks. Do you have enough healers? Do you have enough people on your side to be comfortable? Or what would you need?
I mean, the parties looked fine for slimes when I checked, but you know, it depends on whatever I'm giving over to you to make sure you have enough for golems.
It's dippy. Good.
Once you have your stuff sorted at the holster, go back to your party's waymark. Should be at A or B or 3 or 4. 3 or 4 being E and F respectively. Did B only have one healer?
Yep, there's me.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you get everything you
is-
need?
I need 2 people to volunteer to fake tank for golems if you're, or I just need 2 fake tanks.
I can come over and faint tank if nobody else.
Yeah, can you come over and...
Yep.
Hazel will go to golems, the rest over to slimes, and I will work for there.
Okay.
Great. If you have, if your host, no one's looking funky, right? Look at your party, make sure no one has no weird pure essences, no weird action.
Alright, there is a AFK pick, 10-minute timeout in this instance. Don't make sure you don't AFK for more than 10 minutes at any point. And people will put wiggle check reminders in the chat. Just as a reminder, you know, move a little bit so that you don't get AFK kicked. That said, you good? Need anything else? Looks like we have just Ilya at the box.
All right. So when you are ready, drop down on your current side, the side you've been told to drop down on.
Golem's gonna move to the Golem's VC. That'll be the other chat if you're in parties EF, or if you're Hazel, you'll be moving to Golem's VC. Everyone else will be staying here in Slimes, where I will be telling you what to do. I'm gonna take one more second to double check.
Hello, welcome. If you're ready, you could drop down on this side, and I will just start explaining golems. Welcome to golems, everyone. Our tank will be spraying themselves around. There's a trap in blue. There's one far, and obviously mid. Blue far, blue far. It'll be in the blue, far blue room. There's one north, there's one mid. I also need to DPS to hold the regular golems. If you can do that, if you have some fork stacks to take it, you can be north or south. Just someone stand here, someone stand there, so I know you'll take that. Yeah, see our... yeah, that's what basically it is. You'll just sit there and attack what spawns. You kill it. Make sure it doesn't get eaten by the green golem. I think all we have left are Ilya and Opal, who are up ahead. Since all our tanks are experienced tanks or fake tanks, I could explain how this happens. So first, we go to the blue room. We kill the blue golem. The blue... Oh, okay. Back one. So, welcome to golems. As you can see, if you look around, we have a blue pad, a red pad, a white pad, and a green pad. And you'll see right now we have 2 blue piles of rocks and 2 green blue piles of rocks. These pile of rocks will turn into golems. So you'll have to take the golem and kill them on the correct pad, the blue golem to blue, the white golem on white, the green golem on green, and the red golem on red. And you may be thinking, hey, where's the red and white? The main gimmick of the golems, they will cast metamorphosis and change colors. So... yeah. Change colors. So we start with our blue golem, who's holding our blue golem.
So, Ichi, do you want to do what I think we should do, or?
Yes, whatever we do. But...
So, Ilya will be blue. Ilya select cash. I will take white and the red green. Arlana will take the green, and then someone with excellence will take the red off of me. Like, I'm just gonna let it change, and then like Beauty could take it off of me. And then you just have the fizz range go interrupt with QD, and we'll be fine.
Hazel has incense, so Hazel can
Okay, Hazel can take green then, and with the interrupt, and then Carlana can take red, I guess. Like, either way works,
Okay.
but you just need the fizz range is gonna have to interrupt for one of them.
Alright.
I think that the interrupter should probably go with the red, just cause, like, they're probably gonna be needed for blue as well, but...
I mean, I do have 2 accents in my bag. I could get red. Actually, in my opinion, that might be better. It's because I'll need an interrupt almost immediately. But if I get red, I can at least get away with not interrupting that one time. Carlana has an interrupt.
Or what we could do, okay, actually here's what we'll do. Hazel, you're gonna take blue. You're gonna need Nesna, but that'll be fine because I don't need healing Resna. Hazel's gonna take blue. I will take white, and what will become the red. Carlana, you're gonna take green, and then Ilya or Cutie, one of you two are gonna take red off of me. So Ilya, you can actually just slot in a rampage if you want, over the bubble or like incense that you would slot in. And yeah, that's what we'll do, and then that way we don't need to stress out the new person who's on physical range, other than just like say if you see the cast in the blue room interrupt it. I think that works better. So I think we can do that maybe.
Yeah, so who has blue golem?
So Hazel blue, me white, and I'll take the
Okay.
2B red golem. Carlana will take green, and then Judy will pick up red, and Ilya will interact with Rampage.
Okay. So you guys are interrupt covers. Everyone else, welcome to the murder ball. We will kill blue. We're probably gonna have to very burst down our white golem. The white golem will be the next golem. It casts compaction. Compaction will heal it to full. We don't want that to happen. The green golem's little quirk is it eats the hallway golems. Then the red golem will just go on a walk. So if you not sure what you're doing, welcome to the hunt drain. Yes, the perceptor will percept everything before the first golems even spawn, so alright, tanks, do we know what's happening? Tanks and fake tanks.
Yeah, we've got to figure it out, I think.
Okay.
Someone's gonna need to deal with hallway golems, but I think we have people to do that, so...
Yeah. Okay, wiggle wobble check. I'm gonna call golems ready. Yeah, and wiggle wobble check, because it does, you will get AFK kicked. It has happened to people, and it's not fun.
Why do I have a circle?
Probably so the healers can, know where you are. Another chance to wiggle wobble check. Please don't get AFK kicked. Times are ready. Hopefully no one went AFK. No one said they're going AFK. It looks like everyone's moving around. So I will set a countdown. Remember that our Perceptor set a trap. There is a trap in blue room. Thanks. I feel like I don't have to say anything about taking stances. Hail Hazel, please. Oh. Just kill blue. Interrupt Metamorphosis. Okay, now we're on the white golem. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Please meet in the middle. We are going to die. If you had popped yourself again, please make your way over to the green room and die again. We have to finish slimes and golems around the same time, and if slimes isn't successful, we aren't successful.
Fragment drops medikits again.
Compassion.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, you can now leave the instance. We will go back in. Just make sure you have your next cure ready. If you don't have one, please say something.
Give it a bit. Although Gremlin is the PF lead.
Oh, Himbo's. It's so funny. You guys can stay down here. I will go up and talk to Bibo. See if anything.
If you have any questions while Ichi is gone, feel free to ask.
I have a question.
Yes.
How has your day been, Opal?
I woke up, I ate an apple, and here I am. So,
What
kind of hard to
apple?
judge so far. I think it was a gala apple. It was like...
Oh, nice.
It was like $2 for 3 pounds, so... Well, I would like to assure all of you that we have stuff figured out. We'll be fine. It's just a matter of making sure Slime is able to get through. You guys are just fine.
We're waiting for Himbo. So. I think we're good.
And to queue up for Gen 7 Showdown.
Am I still on blue? Is Himbo coming in on tank, or...?
I mean, knowing him, probably, so... We might not. We'd probably put him on red anyways, right? Because we have 2 people on red. We just put Himbo on red, then like PD is out of a job, and then Ilya is out of a job. We unemployment max. I don't know. At that point, like we don't. Organization's pretty easy.
What a seemingly random password. What does the password mean, I wonder?
It is actually random. I asked my friend, what should give me 4 random numbers, and that's what she gave me.
In the meantime, I apologize if I was unmuted for that. I promise that was not intentional.
Yes, okay. Did you need any of the fragment?
I'm good.
I give that one.
Turns out I have a stockpile on literally every fragment but the expensive ones.
Do you want me as a tank or a Fizz Rage for this party?
I would like a tank.
Okay. Am I going to golems or slime side?
You're going to golems.
Alright.
Oh, I'm still on party figure. Okay, ready? That's okay. Make sure. Leave it. Once again, pop your Puracid, pop your Re-Razor. Okay, good. If you have everything, make sure your bag is full, make sure there's no funky stuff going on. Slimes is definitely doing a new strat, so hopefully they'll be doing that. We'll make some adjustments as well, but it shouldn't be too hard. Hazel, you'll still be with us. So if you're ready, if you have everything, if you notice that your party is fairly normal, doesn't have any weird actions or essences, you feel free to drop down now. Remember, once you drop down, you can't come back. Here we go. This will be basically the same-ish. Himbo, if you could take the red golem, that would be nice. Hazel will be holding the blue golem. Just make sure we get some heals on Hazel. The traps have changed. There's a trap in white room close to the entrance and somewhere in the north and mid, as always. Is everyone down here? Is no one up at the dock? I'm gonna ready check my party. F, are you ready? And Hazel, are you ready?
Yep.
I say F, E. E, are you ready? Jesse is ready, so I see the... You just have 4 people in your party, right?
5 waiting on
One? Okay.
Alright, alright.
Okay. Once again, make sure to wiggle. Don't get AFK kicked. Once again, Slimes is trying something new, so...
Okay, let me pull this video up. Option. Okay, cool. Actually, I'll just do this. Okay, so basically, gonna play the video. It's not the best quality. It's like stream, but okay. So first tip that Cam gave me: the dashes are like as wide as this outer blue circle. So like, whenever you run out to like dodge the next dash, you want to run out past this blue circle. Basically, you just stop your GCDs. I can't like describe the timing, but like as soon as the dash snapshots, you run in, get your GCD, run past that line, then go back in, and you're just doing that. And it's kind of just the tempo thing, I feel like. It's like, here is the snapshot, right? Whenever it's like glowing orange, I can try and like find an audio cue that helps, but like, yeah, whenever I hear that like whenever I hear the next dash going off, I guess is like the best audio cue I can get. But yeah, like that's the big tip is that the dashes go out to this like edge of this like second blue circle. So you just run out to that. That's the easiest way. Also, like if you're practicing, like as long as you can do the rest of Seeker, like ruinless, it's really not that bad, because like you can just try it for 2 dashes, and if you get hit twice, then you just do the rest of the fight ruinless. I don't know, I only got good at it after like fucking it up a lot, so like that's my recommendation. Just like fuck it up a couple times, like a couple dozen times even, and then just like get used to the tempo, and then as soon as you learn that tip to run past the like blue ring, I think it gets a lot easier. Yeah, that's my tip for it. Let me turn this source off. Yeah, also you need sprint for it. Like to do it consistently, you really need sprint. Impetus also works. In that clip I probably should have used impetus, it makes it a lot easier, but like as long as you have sprint for it, it's doable. Slime's ready.
Slimes are ready. Hopefully you don't have to sprint anywhere. Once again, the traps are in White Room, close to the entrance, mid, and north. Our kill order is blue, white, green, red. Here we go. Field Hazel, please. Am I going out? Kill blue, kill blue, kill blue. Alright, blue is dead. Please make your way over to the white golem. Make sure you save your burst. Save your burst for when it starts casting compaction. Dead. Kill the red golem.
Wipe.
Oh, wipe. Alright. Please meet in the middle to blow up. If you have free raise, please go into the white room and blow up again. Wait for more people to blow up. Alright, blow up. And if you are still alive, please go hit some golems. Alright, and you could leave. Once again, make sure you have enough to go back in. I am going to go up and see what they need.
Yeah, we're very comfortable over here. So, like, we just gotta keep doing what we're doing. They might ask for bodies, so just be ready to maybe have to go help slimes. I assume they wouldn't send anyone who is, like, newer, but... I feel like I'm fine. Like, with my old mic, I used to really... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should check that, but like...
make sure you have a pure essence,
Oh my god.
eraser for next time. If you need anything, please say so now. We could get to you. We have tons and tons and tons.
Personally, I would have
items,
like just organized like Mad Fit Squad and then sent everyone slimes, but it's kind of hard because like there's a lot of vets on tank on this run and a lot of new people on DPS.
Yes to.
So you'd probably still end up with like
low man saying yes. This says you have your eraser.
Oh no, I think we could even send all of E except like the 2 tanks over, but like at that point, like I think most of the people in E are also newer. Not like new, but like I don't know. It's not my run. Yeah, they're doing like true low man slimes too. They're not killing the rats. So definitely should have just done a hit spot, I think probably. Okay, I feel like we just take like myself, yeah, Bibo, Pierre, Hazel, like just take people who know what they're doing, like blow the fuck up out of slimes, and we're good. Oh no, we'll see. I'm sure we'll get past slimes eventually. I think they're just gonna have to re-explain again. Which kinda sucks, but... Also, I'm glad I can like... I don't have to lean into my mic anymore for it to pick me up. I used to really have to like sit there and like really speak into it, and now I don't think I have to anymore. Let me see, actually. Oh yeah, that's much better if I don't remove my mic anymore. Oh yeah. That sounds way better than if I do. Oh, back to showdown.
Okay. We are coming back in once again. Make sure you pop your Pure Essence. Make sure you pop your Re-Razor. Alright, once again, same thing as what we've been doing. Where are the traps? Trap same as last time, white inside. Ready, check your party. Bees ready, bombs are ready. Here we go. Watch for traps to be intercepted. Kill the blue golem. Watch out for that tank buster. Heal Hazel. Okay, move on to the white golem. And Morpheus. Alright, kill the white golem. Alright, good job. I go move on to green. I just
should have died there so many times.
Dude, what the fuck?
I literally ran over that spot like 5 times.
Once the green golem is dead, we're moving on to red golem. Please don't put the dots on the red golem. And if we could also give some love to these hallway golems right here. Just kill them. Make sure the red golem gets to about 20%. No dots on that golem, please. Yeah, kill the hallway golems now. Just kill these hallway golems. Just these hallway golems. The red golem does not exist. Himbo is just running from nothing. Rupture is being called, so Himbo will pull it on the pad. Please be careful of the trap. Oh, slimes are done. Be careful of the trap, and we're gonna kill the red golem on the red pad. Red golem on the pad. Alright. And we're good. No one's dead. Right? No one's dead.
The slimes had a couple people die. But
no one's dead on this side, right?
we didn't see anyone.
I should be dead.
Okay. I'm glad you're not dead.
I literally ran over where the explosion trap was like 5 times before QT percepted it.
We need some sort of take in F. I don't care which one of you it is. Alright. Alright. We're going up the channel now.
Wow, one shot. Good job, everybody.
Amazing.
Clean.
Ooh, radical.
Alright, welcome to Trinity Seeker. I am explaining Trinity Seeker. Okay, well, we are here, as the, holsters have you had you bring some lost actions. Your lost actions, please use them. If you are a caster in your party, congratulations, you're the healer now. Hit C4 at least every once in a while, after every raid wide. Hit it to refresh the bravery buff we have. Dervish, you will also hit it every about 2 minutes. It's like a 2-minute thing. Anything that's 90 seconds is a 2-minute cooldown. So we're doing big first. Hit your buttons. You're not required to mimic chain. Anyone who is mimic chaining probably just knows what they're doing. If you're new here, hi, welcome. We got the hardest part. I'm smart. This is definitely in the right channel the first time. Trinity Seeker, just like normal Trinity Seeker, except a lot faster. The main mechanics is Fourfold Mercy. We know Fourfold Mercy, that's when the boss telegraphs like the sides they're gonna hit. Much faster than the first time. People will be calling this, I'm pretty sure. Are you calling it boss relative, or am I calling this one?
Did you want to call this?
You could call this.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just be calling Fourfold boss relative. I might need you to call the first one because my game is a little slow to load. Okay. Old hard drive problems. Sometimes I don't see the blades on the first one, at least. I run on the rest.
The next mechanic to know about is Seasons of Mercy. That is, you're gonna look away from the orb and get away from the flower type mechanic. Earth Shakers, again, it's a giant little thing above your head. You'll take it away from the group. There's Bladeful Firestorm, never heard, also known as Ifrit Dashes. Bibo will call out where we're going. Then Bateful Blade, people will also call that out. This is just like regular Trinity Seeker, except a lot faster.
Notes about the mechanics for Fourfolds. It's really easy to dodge in the center, which is why I'll be calling it like front back or left right or left right left, or whichever pattern it is. Yeah, you don't want to be like running all over the place to dodge that. Just real quick steps in the middle, and you'll be fine. And yeah, if we do see Earthshakers, they are line AoEs. You're pointing them away from the group. You're not running past the group to get away. You need to move around. You need to pivot around the center of the arena. Pivot's just a fancy word for rotating or going around. That's just one mistake that I see happen a lot when we do actually see it. We might not even see them. You know, some people here bring a lot of damage. One more thing about lost actions. If you don't know, Fauna Magic, Fauna Power, very powerful buffs. They're 2-minute cooldowns, you're just using them every 2 minutes. If you're using Honored Sacrifice, it says 90 seconds, but that's all. You can also just consider that a 2-minute cooldown. It's more useful to align everything to 2-minute buffs in the current meta. Lost actions every 2 minutes. Huge damage increase, make sure you're using them. And yeah. Do you want to add anything else about lost actions?
No, I just want to say, because even I've got... Don't forget about your personal spoils. No one can take your chest, touch your chest for you. You gotta touch your own chest to grab your loots.
Yep.
If anything else, if you are ready, please stand on the Seaway marker. Our main tank of the night is Opalt. If you are not Opalt, please turn off your tank stance.
Alright, everybody is across the purple line. This is a color prog run, by the way, for me. Good luck, everybody. I said Opal when you're ready. Go ahead and put up a 30-second countdown. Oh, also, this is an enraging fight. Use raid food. Check your haste gear if you have it. You know, use pods if you have them. Anything that'll help DPS here. Although, like, probably be fine in terms of DPS check. These are BA macros. DE is like the big damage thing in Baldessian Arsenal. Alright, everybody on the bus. This guy starts out with a raid wide. Oh, I didn't talk about paint auto reprisal, dismantle if you have it. Save force, heal your party, and give the buffs. Boss is gonna summon some clones. Say hi to the clone. Hi clone. Goodbye clone. He's gonna jump away. He probably already did. I'm lagging. Oh, I can see it. Alright, we're going 2-4 crossover pattern. 2-4-3-1. That is front back back. Or yeah, front back back front. Crossover. Wait for another one. Cross back to the front. Alright, we're gonna be looking away from orb and moving away from the flower. Orb is at 4. Look away from 4. Move to 1. Or 4. E. Alright, come to the boss. Baleful Blade, stack under the boss. He's doing a front or a hot wing. Get under the boss. Make sure you're in his hitbox. Get away from the main tank. Get behind the boss. Main tank is invulning this. This is a tank buster. It's a shared buster, but we're choosing it. Stay behind the boss. Main tank is now taking a solo buster. Alright, head to... Boss is gonna jump to the middle, I believe. But we can head to the middle. Maybe not. Oh, sorry, bait and break chains. Get close. Move far, break these chains. Get behind a barrier after you break your chain. Get behind a barrier. If you're not behind a barrier, ouch. Back on the bus. Bus is summoning clones. Come to the middle. Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. 20 jump boys. We're going north, we're going to A. We're gonna be going counterclockwise. And then we're gonna get behind the barrier. Behind the barrier at 1. Behind the barrier, and back on the bus. Stack on 1. Stack on the one-way mark, or on the not one. It's a line stack AoE. Alright, this, we're getting clones. Clones are gonna point big lines at us. Stay close to bait the lines. Once the orange appears, move out of it. Get out of that. Alright, get on blue sand, or blue brick. Blue brick. Blue brick is safe. We've not pushed. Boss is gonna jump and do another one of these, this time with Earthshakers. Make sure you're pointing the Earthshakers away. Be on sand, point Earthshakers away from the group. Earthshakers out of the group, please. Be on blue brick this time, Earthshakers away. Another random one out of the lines. Maybe I'm just forgetting how this goes, which is fine. Merciful and inner cardinal of the bus. Inner cardinal of the bus. The waymarks are numbers are safe. Back on the bus. Bus is summoning more clones. Come to the middle. guys. We are going to 3, and then we're going counterclockwise again. Alright, our sword pattern is 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 4. It's gonna be left, left, right, right. One more cleave, cross over. Look away from 4. And then get away from, or go to 1. Away from 4, away from the flower. Bait and break chains, come close. Once the chains appear, go far. Break the chain, break those. And back on the boss. Raid wides. Tier 4s, heal your party, give the buff. Boss is doing tank buster, stay away from the main tank. Unless you want it for some reason. Boss is summoning more clones. Should be lines. Or no, not lines. Alright, it's gonna be left, left, right, right with Seasons of Mercy. We are going on sand. Be on sand, left of the boss. Sand first. Okay, 1, 2, cross over, and then be on brick. The boss hitbox is brick. One more iron splitter. We are on blue brick. It's going to be ice, lines, and then flower. Dodge the ice. There will be line always. Look away from 3 while you're at it. Ice, lines, and then flower. Get away from the flower. And back on the boss. Another raid wide. Go ahead and kill the boss. And do another thing where we have to be in the hitbox, but just kill him. Alright, if you survived that, congrats.
Do not go ahead if you're new, don't know what you're doing to stay in this arena. Our Perceptor is going to Percept, and we will slowly make our way to Dahu. Do not go to the bad. The healer, the protocol is if you are raising a body, please stand on top of the body. We are low on arises. We don't have that many healers, so please stand on the body you are arising. But Frying is our duelist. When you're ready, you could get your party together and plan that out. The rest of us are going to slowly make our way to Dahu, carefully avoiding the traps. If you see someone who looks very hungry for girl dinner or boy slap, please be careful around them, and please be careful of the people around you. Please don't explode people.
Also, Dahu doesn't exist right now.
Yeah, Dahu.
Dahu. This timer is not for Dahu, he doesn't exist. This is for the duelists, they're doing their own thing, and we're going to ignore Dahu. Do not pull Dahu. Do not pull Dahu. So one thing I forgot to explain about actions earlier that might help. Again, Dahu doesn't exist. Real quick, for the most part, we don't need to use a party side mitigations unless things are dire, in which case I'll leave it to your own personal judgment, but our mitigation is going to solely be reliant on targeted mit, that's feint, adult, reprisal, dismantle, use those on the boss for raid woods. We specifically want to avoid overstacking buffs because this can and very easily call buffs in DRS. Alright, go ahead and start whenever you're ready for Dahu stuff. Gremlin, you're calling this?
Yes, just hit Dahu with all your... Use your last action. There's no reason not to. Dodge the bad, do not stand orange, the orange is bad. Dahu's dashing some sort of way, do not be in the way of Dahu's dash. Dahu's dashing north, then I'll turn around and dodge another way. Now Dahu is dashing towards 3, towards the whatever direction that is. Don't turn into barbecue, get close to Dahu. Now we're going back to the middle, where ads are going to spawn. Dodge the ads. If you, at some point where if you get a number over your head, a limit cut marker over your head, take it to a ad. Any ad will do. Do not stack it on top of each other. You could also do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 if you want to be safe. After this, we're getting left, right, shockwave. He'll hit. Dodge bad. Do not get left and right. Alright, and now we are going to get knocked back into a safe spot, into the not red area, to the safe spots. Dash if you know how to. Back in, and we are getting on Dahu's shoulder. That's not B. Whatever the shoulder is, don't know my left and right from each other, sorry. The second body hits is safe. The not one is a safe spot right now. We are going to continue to kill Dahu. Ads are spawning, so we're also going to kill some ads at the same time. Heal up Opald as needed. Please keep our main tank alive. Okay, now it'll be a whole bunch of everything all at once. This is more of do not stand in the bad. Left, right. To the bad. Foot flame again. Alright. Once again, get your lost spoils. This is your last chance to get lost spoils in this area. Once you jump down, there's no way back up. Make sure you have gotten your Dahu spoils. You gotten your, Trinity Seeker spoils. Also, congratulations to our duelists for clearing. Next up, we have Guard. There is a bit of setup to go with Queen's Guard. Does anyone have the Queen's Guard setup markers I could steal? Alright, we just need healers, or if you have extra light curtains on these markers. We also need a second tank. Looks like we got William. Go amongst yourself tanks of who wants which one. Alright. So thank you to myself, Big Boys Gaming, and the other reflectors. This is also, it'll also be, your spots are kind of like what is in the BRS Learning, the reflect spots. Right, okay. Welcome to the Queen's Guard. Unlike normal, instead of fighting one at a time, we'll be fighting two of these guys at a time. So first, the first ones we see are the White and the Knight and the Warrior. We will take. Well, first off, we'll gather them up in a big cuddle puddle. We will kill them. We will kill them as much as we can, and they will jump away, then jump back. While there's four of them, they do a group of raid wides that we will mitigate and heal through. Then they will jump away, and the Warrior Knight will jump back. The first thing they will cast a tether healers. This is where your spell Forge and Steel Sting come in. If the bosses apply yellow, we'll apply purple. If the bosses are tethered purple, we will apply yellow. That will be called out when that happens. The next major mechanic is Sword and Shield Omen and Bomb Slinger. They happen at the same time. So for the bomb mechanic, it is how I remember it to myself is double or nothing. Go big. So if you are tethered, but the bombs are not tethered, you will go small. If the bombs are tethered and you are tethered, you are big. If the bombs are not tethered and you are not tethered, you'll go big. That's okay. You'll be called out on the fly as it happens again. Sword and Shield. Sword will be taking it outside at the edges of the wall. For Shield, we will be getting knocked back. Again, that is called on the fly. You don't want to be in the way of the Knight. The next mechanic that also happens. Shouldn't know. Oh, next mechanic is another Sword and Shield mechanic that will be either Swirly Wind or Lightning. It'll also be Tether, Swirly Wind to tethers to Swirly Wind, no tethers to Lightning. Then we'll have the French Fry mechanic. We want to get behind the French Fries, and we'll either be close or far from the soldier. Once the soldier, the Knight and Warrior. Once the Knight and Warrior are dead, the Gunner and Soldier appear. The first mechanic that happens with the Gunner and the Soldier is the show hole Fire Frogs mechanic. Remember Mystaria, which you should, because you've had to do that to get here. You will show your hole to the Gunner. The Gunner will always be in the middle of the arena. If you have to stop DPS to get your hole in the right spot, that is okay. After Fire Frogs, we see gun turrets. Gun turrets, our tanks will take the gun turrets. We will kill the gun turrets. Then, we either stop, it's Pyretic or Freeze. Pyretic is stop attacking. Freeze, you'll keep moving. Once the Gunner and Soldier are dead, the wards will pop up. That's when we get into our reflect positions. Our reflectors get into our reflect positions. Golems go north. No. Golems go south. Slimes go north. Tanks will put on your tank stance to kill the Aura Spheres, because main and aggro will get an Aura Sphere that will... You'll get fucking got. So you have to invuln the red marker. Then we kill wards. Remember, the wards have the honeycombs. be they will reflect your attacks back on you if you're attacking on the wrong side. Yeah, don't AoE. Don't be a dancer. Don't dance right in the middle of the wards. Then while the wards are happening, reflects happen as well. We should get all our reflects. If our reflectors go down, please put it in chat that you have gone down so we could try to get that clear. Are there any questions? If you are ready, please stand on the C wave marker. You can get as close as you want to these guys. It does not really matter. We have a mimic target. If you are a mimic target, please stand off to the side. We're just waiting for more people to get into the middle. Alright. Oh, Paul, when you're ready, put on a 60-second countdown. 60 second, 30 second. I don't know where my brain is today. Yeah, you can start precasting Spell Sting, Spell Forge. We're gonna get these guys into a nice little cuddle puddle. Alright, get these guys into a nice big cuddle puddle. And be prepared for some raid wides that are happening. Ow. C4s. Alright, they have jumped away. Be prepared to get a tether. Warrior to the wall, knight to center. Alright, click off purple. No, yeah. Click off yellow, apply purple. Click off yellow, apply yellow. Yellow. Don't be yellow, be purple.
Apply purple.
It's battery 1. This will be Sword Omen. We are... Sword is out. You want to be out, take a bomb at the outside. If you are tethered, you're going to small. Don't be in the way of the knight's dash. Be careful of damage on the warrior. If you have just fallen, please go to a bomb that just exploded so you don't get exploded again. More damage on the knight, please. More damage on the knight. Be careful of the warrior. Guard the warrior in a second. Yeah, we're gonna fart that. Heal up. Okay, damage is even now, so you could, people need purple. If you need to give purple to someone, give it purple. Alright, if you're tethered, you're going to Swirly Wind, non-tethers to Lightning. Tethers to Swirly Wind, non-tethers to Lightning. Sword Omen, we are going out again. Where are we going out to? It's the opposite of the French fries. It is towards D. Towards D. Okay, more knight damage on the warrior. Guard the boss. Okay, and we'll kill. Alright, gunner will go to middle, soldier will go to the wall. Battery 1. We are going to follow the fire frogs, the small fire frog. Small fire frogs. We are going south. Towards C. More towards towards C. Point your hole to the gunner in the center. Gunner in the center. Point your hole to the gunner in the center. Alright, now to any turret on the wall. And back on the guys. Little dudes. More love on the soldier, please. This is a raid wide. I think. Yeah. Alright, Relentless Battery 2. Be prepared to kill gun turret. Okay, our tanks are going to take their turrets. We are going to kill the turrets. And bomb this tank. Then another wave wide. Kill that. Alright, more lever on the gunner. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Jumping's moving. Then we can kill the soldier. Alright, Slimes north, Golem south. Reflectors to your spots. Alright. There's some missed PLD wards. Coat of arms is being reapplied. Watch out, don't get got.
Kill the wards.
Kill the wards. Kill the wards. Alright. Grab your chest again. We have an extra chest. You could thank our duelist for the extra chest for the hand. Thank you for the handy. Thank you for markers. I really need to organize because I just have him both disconnecting. My brain's disconnecting.
Oh no.
If you're ready, please stand. It's like over the purple line, not in this little in between gray, like right near Opalt is. Thank you, Opalt. Big fan. just over the purple line. I see him about disconnecting, so we can give a minute for that, but this is also just Phantom.
Oh no, with no himbo, we're gonna see ice spikes. Let's do this.
We should do it, yeah.
Okay, Opal, set a countdown.
Tank stands off if you had it for Orpheus.
Thanks. The first thing is a pure essence check. I will know if you have not had a pure essence on if you die to this. Alright, then we're going to go to either we're going to A, we're going to the circle donut over here. Then we are going to go, this is just like normal mode, except a lot faster, so please keep all your arms in the purple circle at all time. We go just about a little dot above each little flash of light. Let's go. And once we get towards the end here, please do not run into that death wall. That purple wall is a death wall. Don't run into the death wall. Alright, and we're gonna move over to 2, over to 2, not into the orange that's happening over there. Back over to 1, over here. We are going to see 3 flashes, then we're going to go back over to 2. One more, back over to 2. Then we're going to stay here. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. Go over. And this is where we kill the boss. Right, guys? This is where we kill the boss. This is where we kill the boss, right, guys? Oh, I always believed in you. Be careful up ahead. There are traps up ahead. We do have a Perceptor. It's William. And this first set of this hallway, before you load back into a new zone, the traps may have been already popped. That's okay. But we just want to save the traps that load last when you go into a new area. Please do not pop the traps. Please. Please, please, please do not pop the traps. And our Perceptor will percept. Alright, carefully walk around the pink Bacon Angel trap. Carefully walk around. This is very important that we keep these Bacon Angel traps alive for reasons in the future. Alright, here are tanks. You'll overslot shell 2 to start shelling the party. If you are new here, if you have less than 7 stacks of Raise of Fortitude, you probably need shell. If you don't want shell for whatever reason, please stand across the purple line. Do not shell people across the purple line. We'll also take a quick break here. Be back at 17. Just because I gotta go. If you would like to read over the Trinity Avowed guide, it is right there.
just after midnight, so I can do my thing. Whole days. 21 days left. Yippee. I am so excited to learn this information.
Back. What are we doing?
I think our shellers went AFK.
Back. We still have 2 minutes before our company allowed break is over.
Yeah. Also, don't worry, there will be time before we pull anyways, because explains.
Okay, we are back from their break. Tank starts chilling the party, and I will start with Trinity About Explains. So, Trinity About, just like in normal Delrum, does temperature mechanic. It's a lot harder in this one. If you are new, you might die. You probably will die. It is okay. Just the most important thing about your temperature mechanic is you want to balance it out. If you have too hot, you want to get too cold, and so on and so on and so on. This is very much, you could, we could call this mechanic out, but you just have to, we cannot solve the mechanic for you, especially with our ladder game. So, what's the thing? So temperatures. For the first set of temperatures will just be one single set of temperatures. You'll just balance that out. We have the sword, which is the hardest mechanic to do it, where you'll have to, well, I will call a safe spot, and everything, and every cardinal direction is a sword you'll have to get hit by. You'll either have to get, if you have your one hot sword, you'll get a hit by the one cold sword. Please look into your learning to look at these swords. Step 1, go to the safe spot that is called. Step 2, find your sword with the correct temperature. Step 3, move to that square. Do not be diagonal of the safe spot because you will die. And you'll have 2 attempts to do that sword mechanic. The next mechanic is, I think ladder is, bow is ladder game, right? just like in normal mode, there'll be, we get force march to one side, and there's a fire and some arrows. You'll look around, see your arrow, and you'll make sure you got to find your temp, and it will take every direction it can, every turn it can. Yeah, if they can take a turn, they will. There is a set pattern for it, if you can remember it, but I still just like to trace it down. This is much faster than it is in normal mode, and there's 4 temperatures instead of just 2, and it's not gonna be drawn out for you. But you could do what I do and just look at your arrow you need to take, trace down the line you need to take, and get hit by the temperature mechanic. Then there's staff, which is the meteor phase. Just be careful of your temperature, and be careful of your force march. Other things to remember: Gloria Bajra, that is a raid wide. It's a much hard-hitting raid wide. That's why our tanks are asked to bring Aether Shield. So tanks, you should have Aether Shield slotted in for this fight. Cure 4s, this is also after Glory Bajra, you will cure 4 the party. If you have your shell, please step over the purple line so our tanks can see who they still need to shell. So we got our temperature. The second half, we will see the bow, sword, and staff phase again, except you'll have an elemental brand. So instead of just having 1 temperature, you'll have 2. That could also be seen. There is the what arrow do I get hit by mechanic, where you'll have your temperature, your brand. You have to do a bit of math to see what you get hit. You can get hit by nothing. Bless the nothing arrow here. Also, a cool thing about this fight, it starts with a tank buster. It does not start with a raid wide. So, when we start the fight, our tanks will go up front because it's a shared tank buster. You want to mitigate it, only 3 people get hit by it, but still. Is there anything else I need to go over? Any questions? Which way markers do I have for this fight? I probably have some cursed ass markers for this fight somewhere. Are these the right markers? The fuck are these markers?
What are those?
What are these? I don't know who gave me these markers, but I have them.
These ones seem pretty normal.
I just like to, every time someone pulls out some cursed ass markers, I like to save them.
What was that last marker for this one?
No idea where these ones came from. Oh yeah, sprint.
Don't sprint.
Yeah. We'll rescue the firewalkers if needed.
Yeah, if you press sprint after bouncing in the lava, you just die instantly because it removes your raisin vulnerability. So you have to walk out of it, but if you're too far to walk, you can be rescued.
This fight is going to be a bit called by me, a bit called by Bibo, because I know there's some things I am not fast enough to call just yet.
Oh, okay.
But I think I should be good. If we die, we die. Thank you all for coming. But, if you are ready, please stand at the back half of the C way marker. Please don't go any more forward than the back half of this C marker.
You explained brands, right?
Yeah.
You explained the nothing arrow?
Yes. Sometimes your brand will bounce itself out, and you just gotta get hit by nothing. Got hit by the nothing arrow. Nothing arrow's fun.
Well.
Yeah, all tanks should have Aether Shield. Or if you're the main tank for your party, you should have Aether Shields. But we also have we do have a physical battery for this fight. All the way AFK behind us. And the magical battery is Hazel, but I think the only other magical person who's maintaining it's me. Oh, once again, we'll go wobble check, don't get AFK kicked.
She says she fell in the toilet, but she's probably just playing Maple Story.
This is why we should ban Maple Story from the server. It's probably an unpopular opinion, but I
agree.
don't like it.
We should also ban Carter while we're at it.
Got it, on it.
Thanks.
Say less.
I didn't record that shit. Hey, who's in Ilya's party?
Ilya did say she was gonna go AFK for 10 minutes, but it's been over 10 minutes, but so I did.
Well, can someone spam sound effects in Ilya's?
She said in Discord she's in the bathroom. Give her a minute.
What is she?
Like 1 minute ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Wait, she's back. Holy shit.
Why are you excellencing that?
I hate Maple Story.
Okay, Evelyn's past the purple line.
Countdown when you're ready.
Chat help him out, DE.
Just mimic the.
Right. And here we go on a stunning thing of raid design. There'll be a requester first, so tanks to the front. Gloria Bosha, Aether Shield, Faint Adol Reprisal, Tier 4s to heal your party. Alright, and we're gonna get our first thing of words. Mercy is behind, please stay behind the boss. Alright, and then you reposition yourself to the front. If you're a caster, you can position yourself away. Cut is out and away. No, cut is in front. Cut is in front. Yeah, forwards. So, that's... Alright, and this is at Delta. Oh, out and away. Out and away at the flashlight, at the little tingle. Just don't be there when this happens. Our order is staff, sword, bow. So we are going to get in the middle here. We are getting a quick march. Please take a note of your quick march. Take note of your temperature. Find where you're going to have to go. Meteor jumping down. Your meteor will have a temperature. Find where you need to go. Place yourself so you get hit by the temperature. You can stop DPSing just to make sure you're fine. And back on the boss. Right, Aether Shield. Tier 4s, get ready. Tier 4s. Mercy behind, get behind. The not one is the behind spot. Quick march. You're getting a quick march. We are either going to go to B or D. Tankbuster. You're going to force march yourself to a direction. We're going to march to B. B, Bravo. B, Bravo. Healers, rescue any firewalkers you see who are walking the wrong way. They bounce, rescue them. You have a temperature. Soon, the ladders will... both the arrows will appear, and you will take the ladder to your correct position. Remember, they take every turn they can. They take every turn they can. Right, back on the boss. Fill up your parties if needed. There's gonna be another raid one. Gloria Butcha, Aether Shield, Faint Adol Reprisal. And Cure Force, heal up your party.
Get in front of the bus.
Front, cut in front, cut in front. The ignore one is safe.
This.
Alright. And, the boss is jumping away soon. Please don't hit any major cooldowns because the boss is jumping away. Take note of your temperature. You're going to get hit by, so our safe spot is at 3.
Yep.
Don't be diagonal of 3. Alright, and our next safe spot is at
1.
1. Our safe spot is at 1. Don't be diagonal of 1. Alright, back on the boss. Gloria Butcha, Aether Shield, Faint Adol Reprisal. Here first, here you go, party.
It's gonna be out in the way next.
Yeah. You must be dealt with. Out and away, out and away. Don't get hit by the flash of light. Okay, you are getting a temperature. You are getting a brand. Further up in the middle. You're going to be able to walk yourself to your correct. Remember, you have your brand. So you're gonna have to balance it out, do your math.
The east-west walls.
Oh, yeah, unseen eye. Sorry.
Ran out of reprisal, ether shields. Also keep going. Here for us, heal your party. Get behind the boss.
Mercy behind, get behind the boss.
Move south. Just kill here.
Yeah. Alright, get your chest, get our dead up. Do not go flow up traps just yet. Once again, the next few bosses, we're playing for our lives. We do not have that many healers, so we just want to be safe. All right, everyone's up. If you are a new person, please come to the C waymarker towards here. Follow me. Don't worry, you can trust me. I won't do anything bad to the new people. I'm not Lord Blackheart. As you know, as we pass by these pink bacon angel traps, you might be thinking, why are these why are these traps so important to this run? Well, we'll all gather around. Gather around the pink bacon angel trap. I promise nothing bad will happen. And, close. And we are going to get tiny. Alright, and we are going. It is a race to the gated area. You'll see it. It's where everyone's at right now. Because there is a encounter very special to Delabrom Regine Savage. Because usually, normal mode, you just go straight off to Queen, but we can't do that. We have to beat Steve, the most terrifying boss of all this fight. Oh, there's also traps down there, so be careful. Once the gate comes down, the tanks will run wild, pure, and forever free, and we don't want anyone to explode. Just be careful going down. You load in, the traps load last, and the tanks are doing tank things. Oh, we have a percept.
Poison on bridge.
Okay, welcome to Stimulak Lord Minnow. He's not that bad. But he does have some little friends, some little ads that are not good to deal with. I need tanks on 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I think I got them. And healers. If you have reflect, if you have a light curtain, you'll be on B for reflect, B for dispel. If you have both, you stand right in the middle. Alright, so Steve right here. He's not too bad. He does start off with the Tank Buster. The thing we have to worry about are the ads at 70%. He will jump to the middle. He will go immune, and 4 ads will spawn. Our tanks will will provoke and take the ads for a walk. They will walk clockwise with their ads, run clockwise with their ads. We will kill them. One will come straight down towards D, and we will kill that one as fast as we can. And then we'll move on to the next one, and next one, and next one. While that is happening, a lot of the arena will turn into a death wall. So you'll stay away from the bad purple. The most important mechanic here is the spaghetti mechanic, or push down the stairs. What is the name of this? Fateful Words is this, it's the name of the attack. You'll get either a debuff that looks like you're being pushed down the stairs by Minnow, or a debuff that looks like you're being slurped up like spaghetti. It's they're both called Wanderer's Pull is the spaghetti one. Wanderer's Push is the kick down the stairs one. They do exactly what they say. If you have Wanderer's Pull, spaghetti, you'll get sucked in. The notch to go towards the back edge of the notch to get pulled in. If you have push, you'll go into the front edge of the notch to get knocked back. So there's before Fateful Words, entrapment happens. More traps will spawn. Our tanks will sweep the trap. Don't get swept. So just be careful. Make sure if you're running along the arena, you don't blow up, is what I'm trying to say. Devastating Bolts is another cast. We'll get into a notch. If you look here, if you look in the arena, there are little notches you'll be able to stand in. They'll be more prominent when we are in the ads phase. Once we kill the ads phase, mechanics just loop. One thing to know, make sure you know where your button is, and make sure to dodge whacks. Whacks are cones. It's like Medusa Javelin in BA. Just don't want to get hit by the giant conal, so you like to stay in close towards the boss unless I tell you to get far, far away from the boss. Do we have any questions, comments, concerns? We look like we're good on Reflect and Dispel, and our tanks look good. If our tanks want to mark themselves, maybe? What if you don't want to? I guess you don't have to if you don't really want to. Do they? Yes, unless any of them say they don't want a solo sweep, I recognize all these people. And they're good by themselves. It's my first time tanking. I like a sweeper.
You actually
Good
want
luck.
someone to sweep for you?
No, of course not.
Okay, if
they
you
want
are
to,
ready.
Sure, but it depends on if they'll hit the trap first or I will.
Yeah.
Do I have these markers? These are the right markers. I do have the right markers for this one. I actually don't know where these markers came from.
Is work.
Wait. These
I
work.
mean, they're... Yeah, they work.
I don't know where I got these from. But if you are ready, please stand on the 3-way marker.
Because it corresponds to the.
Oh, these are.
It corresponds to the tanks. What is it?
What are those?
What is
You know what?
This is like
I'm
PF
pick-
markers. This is snake prayer.
Okay.
That was M6S markers, ain't they?
That's like most default
It's
savage
just clock spots.
markers. Yeah, it's just clocks.
All right. It looks like a majority of our people are ready. Pierre, are you ready? Yeah, Pierre's moving around. Everyone's moving around. Oh, Paul, put a countdown. We are
What's we
doing
going
brain dead, kindred, toxic, Mr. Happy Strats.
Opal's been going to too many EU runs. These yell timers.
Oh yeah, don't forget about Hector. Put Hector somewhere as well, and Kobe. No, everything all at once, but be careful. Also, hold your burst. I forgot to mention that. Hold your burst for the ad spades. First thing that's happened, bow splitters or tank buster, please don't stand near Opals unless... I don't know. Alright. Then you'll take a look at where your knockback is. Get your knockback. Alright, then don't get whacked. Alright, you can start making your way towards, make your way towards 3.
Away from the bus.
Yeah, away from the boss. Alright, ads phase is coming in. Healers to your reflex spots. I forgot to explain reflex spots. But everyone else, where you go, let's kill this one ad. Use your 2 minutes. Alright, this tanks will sweep their traps. Please don't get got. You can move away from 3, but be careful because your words have gone. Do your words, 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 do your words. Words. This has been your word check. You can also move around, watch your feet. Oh, get into a notch, any notch will do. Then you'll watch your feet.
I watch your feet.
Okay, watch your feet, watch
Move
your
around.
feet, watch your feet. Kill this. This is the last minute, right?
Yep.
Alright, be
Ball of fire
careful
on
of the
B.
ball of fire on B. Ball of fire on B. And ball of fire taken care of. Thunder's discharge. Raid wide. Alright. Now you will take these rapid bolts out and away. Will be another set again soon. Out, and away. Do not get hit by 11 to 11 ton swing. And back in. Alright, Thunder's discharge. Not Thunder. Rapid bolts again. Take them out and away. Alright, get about half the arena away safe from Crushing Hoof. Then you're either going to get far out or far in, because guess what? We have a fun mechanic called Whack. Alright, next is a tank buster. Please stay away from the main tank. Stay away from Opal, especially if Opal decides to hello chat someone.
Like Himbo still
Oh, Himbo has it.
Just kill him while he's kill the boss while
Yeah.
he's running.
Alright, get our dead up off the ground, please.
Nah, it's too far. I'm not walking that far.
We still have people dead.
We have one person dead. It's fine.
Oh, Paul, how could you? I mean, Ilya, how could you?
Alright. And now we'll make our way towards Queen. Make Joe your cutscene if you're still in a cutscene. And you won't have the most chaotic explains right now because Bibo gets to do Queen Explains. Yippee!
Oh boy, yippee. I love doing Queen Explains. Wait, have I ever done Queen Explains? Alright, there's people watching the cutscene still. Once they're out of the cutscene, we'll start doing some pre-organization stuff. Opal, I'm assuming you're being a Giga Ched main tank. If not, you'll let me know. Okay, I mean, I'll be watching too, to see if you have Blood Rush on the right timings. Either way, we have like a whole bunch of gun breakers and other tanks that can back you up. Do I have waymarks for this? Oh, I do. I like these ones. Okay, stand behind the purple line if you want shell, or if you need shell. Tank should be giving that out. If you want a re-raiser, go to William, he's standing way back here. Not gonna take it personally, but yeah, if anybody doesn't have re-raise and wants a free 80% chance to re-raise, yeah, go back to William. Let me think. Who do we have? Yeah, Queen. Alright, Quinn is mostly a collar check. This is my first time calling Queen live, so good luck. It's mostly a collar check. All the mechanics can be called out. We're gonna see some repeat mechanics from earlier, like we'll see like the Mustadio mechanic again. That's the show hole. Instead of having the boss at the center for that. I mean, it won't be towards the boss, it'll be towards the gunner. He'll be at the northwest when that happens, but it's gonna be the same pattern. Show hold northwest, and then to a turn on the wall immediately after. But for the most part, this is just a we're just saying like a lot of things again. I will do a plus waymark on myself. The plus is going to I'm going to attempt to sort of be like the follow target for a lot of mechanics. If we see bowling, which we probably will, I'll try to stand at the right spot for that, and I'll try to call things out that way. Real quick rundown on these waymarks. These are sort of like they're sort of like battleship markers, but through the middle. I'm going to be calling things based off of like the intersections of the waymarks. So like if I say A4, I mean like the intersection between A4 this corner. If I say B4 here, if I say directly on 4 or just 4, it'll be on that tile. C4 is our favorite tile. Do the funny joke on C4 and get it. You could also press Cure 4 over here or something if you feel like it. I don't know. But yeah, that's how the callouts are gonna be. If we see super chests, I'm going to be doing We normally do left side, right? I never actually know because I always do heinous personal solve super chest patterns anytime I do it anymore, but for the sake of the raid, I will not be doing that. I will be calling it out normally and doing left side. When we see super chest, there is a diagram of what the debuffs look like in Dearest Learning. You'll get a 2, 3, or a 4. You'll get some combination of 2, 3, 2, 4, or 3, 4. Or, yeah. It'll always add up to either 5, 6, or 7. So, yeah, when you see the debuffs, add them up in your head, 5, 6, or 7, and then I'll call out where to go. I'll be like, 6 is at D, or yeah, 6 is at D, or it would be A4 here. 6 is at A4, 7's at B4, and 5's on wherever, like B. That's just one pattern that could happen. If you see vets mark themselves with a 5, 6, or a 7, you can probably trust them to be in the right spot for it. But yeah, for super chests, I guess I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Super chests, we'll see a safe tile. There'll be a glowing tile. That's our safe tile. We'll go to the opposite sides. I'll call that spot to go to, as I said, and then I'll also call which column to march down. So you'll start at whichever tile. You'll move over to the safe column and then march down until your number resolves. If you go too far, you'll get a giant. They like to call it gash here. You'll get a big spike over your head, like a red spike thing. If you see that you've moved too far, you will die in like very quickly if you don't move back. But yeah, you just don't want to go too far. You just need to move as many tiles away from your standing spot whenever the numbered thing is placed to move away from there. If you go to the tiles as we're called out and you add your numbers correctly, you shouldn't, like, it should be fine. You shouldn't have to see any funny death things. But on the second time, for the second movement of the numbers, you just move to the safe spot no matter what. Even if you're going to die on that safe spot, like, it's better to die there instead of dying off of the safe tile and then immediately dying afterwards to the second hit after you bounce. But yeah, same deal with the last fight. Raid wides hurt a lot. This boss starts with a raid wide, so focus up. I'll try to remember to call ether shields, but yeah, your party is relying on that. And yeah, turreted mid. Ether shield, reprisal, dismantle, all very good buttons to press for raid wide damage. Am I forgetting anything else that I need to explain? Raid wides are Empyrean Iniquity and Glory of Boja. Oh, also, this is a good fight to make sure you have light curtains somewhere accessible. Again, I'll try to stand on the safe spot to not get hit by one of the orbs, but when the sovereignty gauge hits full, oh yeah, duh, that's an important thing to remember. Healers, when sovereignty gauge hits full, it will be your job to dispel the buffs that the queen gets. She will give herself 4 buffs that all need to be dispelled, and there will also be orbs around the arena that do big splashing AoEs. People will be reflecting those. If you have a light curtain, you can reflect those too. This pads your damage for the locks. Just, you know, it's cool. Press the light curtain when you see it. I'll call out when to do that. But yeah, with pop light curtains, that'll create a bubble, and then you can move into the shell for the next raid wide when that happens. Wiggle check, make sure you're not getting AFK kicked. Good. tanks sorted out. I have enough vet tanks that know what they're doing, that if things get silly, you'll know what to do. I think that's pretty much it. Alright, if you're ready, move to the front half of the C4 tile. We're all gonna blow up together, wahoo. Also, if this is your first time here, congrats on making it this far. This is the final boss of the raids. On foe, most reclears will accept you if you're at Trinity, Avowed, Enrage, or beyond. Nice, the wahoo fish. So you're all welcome to join reclears. Lynn hosts a weekly reclear that's a really fun, really good time every Saturday. It's rostered, so you can sign up. I think the sign up thing is already posted for next week. And also, yeah, 20 or 48 hours of DRS upcoming. It's going to be a good time. Alright, once I see the last two people wake up here, Cell and Hazel, to the C4 whenever you are ready. Oh, actually, we have a disconnect.
We have a couple disconnects.
Couple disconnects.
Like the only disconnecting and 3.
Oops.
Alright, we're gonna hang out for a minute then. Hopefully I didn't forget to explain anything important. Tank stuff, healer stuff, mostly just kill the boss. Once our disconnects are recovered, make sure to use raid food. It helps a lot here. Also make sure you're using your lost actions. You know, it helps a lot. The more you use your actions, the less mechanics we see. Some of you who are familiar with seeing some more mechanics than we've been seeing on the bosses, this is what it's like when we have at least half the raid doing their lost action. Effectively. Gotta clear before the DDoSes come online. Nah, we're waiting for them to come back. Anyprog, everyone gets the full experience. Is Ilya back yet?
Ilya did not disconnect, but...
Ilya did connect. Okay, yeah, Relux is back. So any other disconnects? I didn't see any others. Alright, whenever you're ready, Opal 30 on the board. Pop food if you haven't. Good time to double check your haste gear. You know. And again, this is my first time actively calling the queen, so good luck everybody. Alright, boss starts off with a raid wide. When you see the cast, be ready to Ether Shield, Faint Idle, Reprisal, Dismantle, and all that. Boss can stay pointed at us because there's no positionals here, and the boss doesn't do any cleaves. Faint Idle, Reprisal, Ether Shield. Here for us, heal your party. Next, we are going to see the first mechanic we call Murder Chest. Why is it called Murder Chest? Because the callers end up murdering the raid here. First row and fourth row are unsafe. Middle is going to be unsafe. Left wall is not unsafe. We are praying for east. We are going west. Back half of the B tile is safe. Or left half of the B tile. A is not safe. Do not be on A. And then we can stay right here. Nice easy pattern today. A's tile is still not safe, but B is fine. Alright, good job. And now we get our first cleansing slash. Looks good. Doesn't have to do any provoke shenanigans. Another red wide, Faint Outer Reprisal, Ether Shields. And it looks like we are not skipping Super Chest today. Care for us, heal your party. Alright, we're looking north or south to see where the safe tile is. Safe tile is at north, we're going south. Wall is safe, Beck is unsafe. We're going 6 is on B3, 7's on 3, and 5 is on A3. Again, 6 is on B3. It's all on the 3 row here. Alright, march to the A column. And then start marching down the A column until you run out of numbers. If you have the gash, move back. Alright, now march to that safe spot. You can just go straight to it. Doesn't matter where you go. Just straight onto that big glowing spot with all of the things going away from it. It's like we have some... Oh.
William!
A memory going too far. Alright, back on the bus. Another raid wide in a moment. Rip 2 minutes here, by the way. Faint Idle Reprisal Aether Shield. God Save the Queen is the biggest raid wide of the instance. Here for heal your party. Sovereign Engage is about to hit full. I'm gonna try to find a safe spot from these things, but once you hear that ding, you can pop Light Curtain and stand in one of the orbs. If you don't have Light Curtain, stand out of the orbs. Also dispel the boss. Near the B over here is safe. Also over near C. Nice job with the getting a bubble. Any bubble. And now Relentless play 1. Come to the middle. Boss is going to... We're going to get show holes, and we're going to see tethers as well. If you're tethered, you're going to win. And we are also getting forced to one of the sides. We're going east towards C. Tethers to win, non-tethers to lightning. Show your open hold to the gunner at the northwest. That is that direction, and then turn on the wall. And now back on the boss. Cleansing Slash, let's see if we're good. Looks good to me. Now you can make your way back to the middle of the room. We're going to be going bowling in a minute. Relentless play 2. This is bowling. Boss is going to be jumping away in a minute, so if you have been using, or if you haven't used any long cooldowns, hold on to them. It's always shield because he does the knockback. Let's see what we got. Easy pattern, we're going towards 2. Wait and cleave, and then we're looking, safety boys are 1 and 4. We're just staying at 1. Stay at 1, those inner circles are not safe. Fairly easy pattern today. Alright, back on the bus. Rip 2 minutes if you haven't. Faint Idle Reprisal Aether Shield. This is big raid wides. Here for us, be ready to heal your party. Here for us, heal the party. And looks like we are getting blessed with a second super test. We are looking. We're going south. We are going to. Wall is not safe. Back is safe. 6.
Look like you're wrong.
5's B4, 6's 4, 7's C4.
Thanks. Marching down the B column this time. Then go to the safe spot.
Are we holding for LB?
We should have LB here. Yeah, hold for LB. Cleansing Slash. Go Opal has it covered. Healers, rip LB3 when you have it. And then, yeah, kill the boss. Well, let's play 3. Technically, we need to stack here, just kill the boss. Alright. Thanks for coming to our run. Sorry about the little bit of a hiccup on the callouts there. Thanks for helping out. Opal and Seal, and I mean everybody who jumped in to help out. Gremlin, I'll let you do the sign up.
Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Opal, for murdering yourself. That was funny. What else? Thank you guys for coming. If you are here and you're like, hey, this was really fun, there are gonna more DRS runs. You gotta get this DRS in before we never run this content again. Highlights include there is a run tomorrow. Where are our runs? There's a run tomorrow, there's a run on Wednesday, there's a run on Friday, a re-clear on Saturday, and another Anyprog on Saturday, and of course on our big 48 hours DRS in like a week and a half. It's gonna be soon, 2 weeks. There's gonna be a whole bunch of cool people, and Ballpark Hot Dog post at those runs for the last 48 hours. Please come by. Thank you for coming. We love being here. We love doing this. And thank you for letting me. Yeah. The entire reason to host DRS.